What's up, people? How's it going? We're back. This time we're in France for Baby Blood. This one was something. I'll tell you that. This one was something. But gentlemen, how goes it, everyone?
Greetings.
Yo. Happy Sturdoween.
Yes, happy Sturd Halloween. James's power went out, so we lost James.
Oh, the power went out?
Yeah, that's why he's frozen right now. He just messaged me saying his power went out.
Yeah.
So, see if we get him back or not. But we are here. Happy Sturd Halloween. And shit, Dave, it feels like forever.
I know. It's been a minute.
It feels like forever. And
I know. It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
It's
the best time of year.
It sucks that
Spooky
it's like
month.
once a year.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always fun, like meeting up with you guys for that time, for those 2 months, or those Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just like, damn, you guys used to be on so much more. But I forgot it was because when I had my Tuesday show, I had a Tuesday, Thursday show, but I switched to just Thursdays now.
Right.
I'm just like, shit, these guys, man, we gotta do something. We gotta do something every now and then at least. Because this is too damn long. This is too far apart. This is too far apart. But how you doing though, man? How you feeling?
Oh, me? I feel great. That's good.
That's good. Happy to have you. Chad, how's it going for you, man?
Can't complain, Just chilling. Another
How about
day.
you? Another day. How about you, Trevor?
Things are going pretty well. My dad's getting along really great with the new knee. Yeah, things are great. I still have a couple things that are in the process of being worked on, and we will see soon. So hopefully I can, I think you said you were going to kick my ass if I didn't do anything by 2026. So the clock's going there. So.
Hey, man.
2025 is almost gone, man.
Hey, it's a thing.
It's crazy. It's flying. It's freaking flying.
How you doing, Sturdy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling. Kind of just took the day off, took an easy day, just chilled with the wife for today, and feel kind of refreshed. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I damn near forgot I had a show, and I was just like, because I was so relaxed, I'm like, man, I want to do the show, but I'm so fucking relaxed right now. Let me get moving. If I don't get moving now, it was one of those things like if I don't get moving in the next 10 minutes, I'm like, yo, guys, I'm pushing the show. I'm canceling tonight. I'm relaxed.
I know the feeling because I'm off on Tuesdays, so I'll just be sitting around doing nothing all day, and then we go one at 10, so it's even longer.
Yeah, and those days where you're just like completely doing nothing or doing whatever, but you're so relaxed, and then you're just like, all right, man, I gotta. And it's doing something you enjoy doing. It's not like you have to get up and go to work.
Right.
That's an easy decision. It's like so where you have the option, people, to where you can take the time off and the required amount of time. Okay.
Mental health time.
Yes.
Mental health day.
Oh, mental health day.
I mean, I use that term.
Yeah, we could say that. We could call it mental health day. That's perfect, and that works for anything. But it's like. I don't really need it from my podcast, but at the same time, I'm just chilling. It's like I just don't feel like, stopping the chilling. But I did it for you guys.
Thank you.
I did it for you all out there too. All of you watching and listening, whoever's watching and listening. But no, we are here to discuss the movie Baby Blood, which was a first time watch for me.
Me too.
French
film. And let's just say the French, they don't play when it comes to their horror films. They do not play at all. This was a pretty interesting film. Dive into an early rating. I'm gonna give it. I'll say a 6. And then, how about you, Trevor?
So I've seen the movie about 4 times, maybe 5. And I'll be honest, my affection for this film gets more and more. Is it a truly wonderful film? Not really. It was made for virtually no budget. Alain Robeck, the director and writer, only ever did 2 other movies. But I have to say, as far as a movie that has influence on what's gonna come in French cinema, it's this. So that long ramble goes to a 7.5.
7.5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then how about you, Dave?
I'll go 6 out of 10.
6?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Chad?
I'm with you. 6. 3 6s.
Uh-oh.
Number of the Beast.
I think it's,
That sounds like a He-Man
little,
commercial.
I think it's like a fun little buddy
Number
film.
of the Beast. Mattel.
Mattel. Oh,
A
man.
Parker Brothers company. So,
I'd like to see those toys.
Yeah.
okay, sorry, but not to go off on a tangent, but 1980s
Chris.
movie toys. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Did you know that there was a game that was released around the Alligator film called Alligator Hard R Film, in which you would try to get things into the alligator's mouth without it collapsing? That's the 80s in toys. So you had films like that that automatically got toys.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry for the offshoot, but that's a special time of really weird, messed up marketing. So
It really, like, looking back at it, and I talk about this quite often with my wife and with others around like our age range or a little older, and I'm like, listen, we watched a lot of weird shit growing up, just like a lot of just weird cartoons and just all these weird ass scenario things, and it was just like everybody watched it, and it was so normal for us to watch. But looking back at it, you're like, yo.
Well, RoboCop had a cartoon, a toy line, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Police Academy had a cartoon.
Dune, which I'm still trying to find the original figures. David Lynch's Dune had quite a large line of toys.
Really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could talk toy companies so easily into trying to make a buck.
Rambo
in the 1980s. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Rambo was my
I
shit.
mean, that eventually led to some legislation about, you can't just give little Johnny something that looks like an AK-47 because little Johnny might get blown away. So,
do you remember the A-Team figures that came with those toolboxes and those teeny tiny little like tools that went inside of them, and like little Johnny gonna choke? Hazard for little Johnny.
I had every A-Team figure, including the
they
van.
were great.
Oh man!
If I only still had them.
I think about that too at times. I'm like, damn, man. As a kid, you don't think. Of course, you don't think of that as a kid. But it's like, if I can go back in the past, it's one thing I would do. I would keep a lot of those toys.
God,
oh my God, yeah.
I had that double telescoping Vader lightsaber shit.
Like, imagine being one of those kids that's just like, I'm not going to open this. Like, why? I want it, but I'm just not going to open it. It's going to be worth something one day.
Man, yeah. I was that kid. I was that kid that didn't say, I'm going to keep in boxes. No, from day one, I was a collector, and I was an only child, and I was very spoiled, and we went to movies all the time, and I loved movies so much that I really wanted to be able to go beyond the idea in my mind and continue that movie, and well, that was encouraged a lot more than probably it should have been, but I used all those things like crazy, but I literally had the first figures that came out into the market, the very first run, I actually had those. My dad was working at a grocery store at the time when they used to do that kind of stuff, like sell that stuff. And of course, I opened them. But to think back, like, oh, wow, I literally was holding something that could have helped send one of my kids to college.
Yeah.
It's kind of a strange feeling.
Yeah.
Send one of your kids to college, send you into retirement.
Yeah.
Send you on an island with a bunch of, I can't say it.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do when I grow up, so I don't think retirement's a thing.
I mean, if finances wasn't an issue, then retirement would be a hell of a lot easier. And growing up, you could just say, forget it. I'll hire a nanny to raise me if that's the case. Like, listen, I have to be up at this time. I have to go here at this time. That's it.
As your nanny reference remind me of the fact that, you know, the blood and baby blood and everything. And I just want kind of to get some opinions on, like, you know, what about this movie did and just didn't stand out for you?
I'll say for me, well, I'm going to be honest. So where I watched this movie, there was 0 subtitles. So
okay.
I literally had 0 idea what the hell was going on. Like, it's one thing if you have a movie, you're like, you could know what's going on. You know, you could hear the audio, either understand the language or read the subtitles. You can kind of read, and you're still kind of lost. But no, I was completely lost. So
the conversations between them and
yeah, because I'm like, for certain things, I'm just like, damn, this chick is
so
wild.
You just got the visceral.
Yep, and then I'm seeing her, I'm like, yo,
still bam.
Yes.
But once you add this, it's really a comedy when it really gets down to it. It is actually, you know, quite influenced by a lot of the splat stick that was coming out at the time. The Evil Dead 2, the stuff that Peter Jackson was doing, like Dead Alive. Definitely Elaine Robeck, who is the director and writer, hardcore gorehound, loved horror movies. Yeah, this is a movie that you can honestly watch with or without dialogue, and it's just goes, and it's so in your face.
Oh,
and yeah, and it's very much so. This was 1990 or 1991. I think it was 1990.
Yeah.
So
90.
at the same time, okay. So what's going on in French cinema at this point? Films from France. So horror was not a thing. I mean, French horror, like, you know, early French horror and things of that nature, very much a thing. But as far as getting full French backing, you had films like Cyrano de Bergerac with Gerard Depardieu. So you had a prestige style. And then you had like La Femme Nikita, which was very popular at the time, the French action film by Luc Cringy Benson. So horror was not a thing. Even if you go back to 81 with a film that's very much like this called The Possession, it was a co-pro, so it was Germany and France. But I like to take that as kind of a starting point to French extreme is Possession, because Possession, Isabella Attaggiani, Sam Neill, Andrzej Zawalski was a director, is very much like this film. It is about a woman who is somehow connected and seduced by an alien, and then has a birth for the alien, but also becomes emotionally connected with this alien, who is kind of a Cthulhu-esque kind of bizarre sea creature. And this Possession from 81 is, I mean, that's a Rolls Royce of a horror film. But this film, very, very much influenced. And I think this film and a short film by Gaspar Noé, Carne, eventually opened the floodgates for what was called French extreme cinema. which really didn't start showing up until about 89. But Alan Robeck's Baby Blood is one of the early examples. And why he made it, literally, he said there was nobody making horror films just in France. And that's how he made this. It was a labor of love. I mean, some of this was being written as it was being, the carnival scenes, which are very, just cool. But there's also an element of this film was written that, yes, there was an active carnival and we could use it, kind of thing. So this I would say is a hallmark in what eventually would become French extreme cinema. And that, of course, you have your high tensions, martyrs, the list goes on and on and on, even Doberman to an extent. So, yeah, this is very influential. And there is a sequel.
Yeah, I saw
called Lady Blood.
Yeah.
Really?
And was written and directed by the lady who is the host for everybody's favorite Alien. Or Sea Monster, depending on how we put it. But it was a vanity project at this point. It was no longer a trilogy concept. It was a vanity, a project that went straight to video. It was written by Janka, who's Emmanuel Yekarau or something, and also starred her and also directed her. And it is supposed to be utterly horrible. But
well, damn, we gotta find
that is about as far as a future to Baby Blood, as far as it got.
Yeah, we were trying to find the sequel, we couldn't find it.
There are a couple underground-ish kind of places, not too underground, but we might be able to find some of the things. Because I would like to see what Janka does with what is what really gets about Baby Blood is it's a really smart movie. It's a movie that another thing is, and this is a quote, paraquote, whatever you want to say, from the director. All of the men in this film are bastards and assholes. I wrote them that way, and they are to be that way, and that is why they're killed.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, and it seems like so over the top, but it is. Yeah. It was meant to be over the top.
Yeah, she even says that she's only attracted to guys that have sadness in their eyes.
Mm-hmm. Which that's weird because the alien, as it talks to her, actually goes through a phase in which it is talking to her in that like toxic masculine voice of you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. But as it goes on, the conversations between them soften. And that time, that just her opening up to what's inside her and to say, honestly, I'm attracted to sadness.
Yeah.
Is, I think, it might be the closest to a good relationship that Janka will ever have. And even that is tragic and over the top and violent. But I think there's this affinity that the alien and Janka have for each other by the end that, yeah, the alien knows it's got to do what it's got to do, but it honestly is, it's a little sad that it's got to leave her. And that's more than she ever got from anybody else.
I thought some of the conversations between them two were funny. Especially they have like a little heart to heart, and then like he just has like this real sincere voice, and he's like, Janka. She's like, yeah. She's like, what do you look for in men?
Yeah. It's exactly. Like one of those movies where you're like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing at this.
Oh, this shit was funny.
This is very funny to me.
It is a dark comedy.
I was cracking up.
It was that splat stick time, but also that is kind of integral in a more subtle way in the future French extreme. I mean, if you don't have like a little tiny bit of dark humor, French extreme is so over the top. But No, it was fun. It also was a really, really cool road movie. If you want to, get it down to the basics, totally rewrite the road movie. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, she's
me
just
and my
constantly
alien
moving.
are gonna get to we're gonna get to the sea. So,
Yeah.
and then Bob Hope comes in, and
Like
but yeah, it's like a buddy movie too.
Yeah,
like,
and see, I would have probably gotten more of that. Like I said, I just got the visuals from it. And the visuals were fun for me, especially with
Yeah.
because it was gory. But if I would have gotten the subtitles, I could have got the story and understood the story more. I wish those laughs you guys talk about, I would have definitely been getting those. I'm like, oh shit, because I'm like, what the hell is funny about this?
you gotta find a subtitled version on this one and rewatch it. That shit's funny.
It's
I watched it twice today because I watched
it's meant
it
to
this
be
morning and then I watched it
surreal.
with Dave.
Yeah.
But that shit had me cracking up.
But you mentioned Martyrs earlier, Trevor. That one, that was a crazy freaking movie.
Oh,
that was a
beautiful.
crazy movie. What's good, Scene Snobs? What's good, Johnny?
Which I wanted to do a shout out to Mick of Scene Snobs. Really awesome review of Baby Blood is up on his stuff, and it was a really awesome, concise one.
Nice. I'll have to check that
So
out.
definitely, I recommend if you like what we're talking about here and want to know more, or really go down that really cool rabbit hole of gore, which is French cinema from about 90 to 2015. Take that road and then jump on over and check out Scene Snobs review.
There you go. He's right. Right after this, go right on over there and check out the Scene Snobs. Because they got, they know what they're talking about over there too. And then at 10 o'clock, you gotta go check out the video Store Clerks.
Which actually was one of your picks, sir, which is awesome.
Yeah, and so again, like he asked me to pick some for his classic film reviews and then some for his Does It Suck? And everything I picked was from the 90s, like from the same era. It was ended from being like 95 and back. And then like I just Googled some random movies. I used his criteria and then just Googled some movies that most of my I think the majority of mine is list I've never seen.
Oh, it's been what I've been really enjoying so far. You got some cool stuff up there.
Awesome. But it's fun. It's fun. It was fun to do that. It was fun to throw that together. But yeah, with again with this, I just had visuals to go off of, and I'm thinking of the movie cover where you see the arms coming out of her stomach. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? Like, why is this happening? And then you guys explain the whole alien and this, that, and the third. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I thought she had like a demon type of baby in her this whole time. Because I'm hearing that.
Yeah, I mean the devil concept is a concept that can be applied because it's not explained.
Like with the back and forth of the talking, like because I just hear something talking, and just her.
It's something from the sea.
Yeah,
deep in the sea. So it could be Cthulhu. It could be whatever.
Pussy. That's the sea it was in. I forgot to put the puss in front of it. But so yeah, like knowing that, I would have probably enjoyed it more. Again, the gore and stuff was cool. But but from what I got from it, I can't give it higher than a 6 from me. But
well, I mean, dialogue's important.
Yes,
really,
yes, especially for something like this.
Definitely, because it's really. I mean, it's dark, and it might take a little while, but it is really funny.
Yeah, some of the shit with him too just cracked me up. And then she had it rough too, like whenever she was with the circus or whatever, because like the dude she was with beat the shit out of her all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I bring up about the relationship between Alien and Yonka. Right. Is even though the alien's going to come really, really close to killing her or kill her out of necessity.
Although the one dude said he wanted to marry her.
Moments that we ever see Yonka have with a male voice.
Right. Well, then the one dude said he wanted to marry her at one point, even though he just saw her for the first time ever that day.
Oh,
he was a weirdo.
He was a leftover from the 80s in Paris. Yeah.
He was a strange cat.
All right, James had some technical difficulties, but he texted me and gave this a 4.
Cool.
But yeah, he's not gonna. He'll be back Thursday. He's not gonna get back to this one. But he wanted to give his rating in this.
If I would have only watched it once, I would have probably gave it like a 4.5 or a 5. But since I watched it twice today, like it's definitely 6-ish.
Yeah,
it gets better as you watch it.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like the more you understand it, because the first time you watch it, if you go in blind or without any dialogue, you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
That's exactly what it was.
And then like Evil Dead 2, it's like, oh, okay, so this is the French version of our kind of humor.
Yeah. I get
even
that.
had that 80s blood. I call it the 80s blood. I don't know what it is. It's that red. It's that, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it looks like almost paint. I don't know how to
bright
describe
paint.
it, but
that goes with a 5.
Like a bright paint.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's just covered in blood and nobody ever says
nobody
shit
ever asks.
She's just fucking getting on this bus, and they're like, "Yeah, just don't wake up the horny bastards in the back, because odds are you're gonna get fucked with." And then nobody, like they're all trying to like kiss her and shit, but yet she's got blood all over her fucking face. And
I was just like, "Is this how things work? Is everybody all Pepe Le Pew and they just like accost any young woman they see?"
Pepe Le Pew. That was, oh my. Speaking of, we were just talking about wild shit we've seen back in the day. That was nuts. Pepe Le Pew was nuts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't. Can't do that anymore.
No.
The bus seems great.
Well, because Dave Chappelle did that on one of his stand-ups years ago. I think it was Killing Him Softly. He was he's like, what kind of R word is this guy? I don't think YouTube likes that word, so I won't say it.
Appreciate it. We all know what he's saying. We all know what he means.
Yep. Now this shit was pretty fucking funny, And then whenever like they go out to eat dinner, he's like slamming oysters, and she's just downing this bottle of wine.
Yeah, she's just like walking the street laughing hysterically.
And then like
it's almost like every time you watch it, it gives you a little bit more of a leeway to laugh at it.
Yeah.
Because it's actually generally funny, especially when you go like, maybe like a year or like, 6 months without seeing it. And then you're like, oh, that's actually funny too. So, it's, yeah.
And then like whenever like the little alien or whatever's inside of her talking, and he's like, I'm starting to feel a little fuzzy or something like that. All because he's getting drunk.
I'm starting to feel a little fuzzy.
I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Most of the time I thought it was a demon. I think that there was some point when she looks up in the sky at the stars that I think it like occurred to me that like it's an alien or something like that.
Well, the only thing that's really said is it comes from deep, deep in the ocean where it has stayed alive. But beyond that, we're just going to let that in your mind. Is it from space? Is it from the core of the earth? Is it some whatever?
And that's the way it should be. Don't tell us what it is. Let us discuss it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
It's crazy because it's like a fetus, then it's a baby, and then it turns into a fucking giant shrimp.
Okay, talk about it. It does. It's like a crustacean from hell. But talk about things that actually are grotesque, yet they also just push the line so much. It's such dark humor. Is whenever they go toward the van and the door opens and you see baby husk. You're like,
just
they went there. Oh my god! It's actually
because when she first had the baby and it was like this cute, normal looking baby, at first I was like, well, that's disappointing. That's not what I expected at all. And then, like you said, when it just splats on the ground, shed its skin, I guess, or whatever. I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, I knew it was going to be something different, but I was very, as a gorehound, impressed when the husk of child comes out.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. I mean, that's not just killing a child. Bam. I mean,
splat.
That doesn't break the, killing child rule. It goes like all over the place,
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, time to kick the host,
Someone's got to. That is one thing
to move on.
That is one thing I can say I do enjoy about foreign horror films is they take it to that level of like, wow, what the fuck? Why did they just?
Yeah,
they don't. They really don't. And honestly, I'm glad they don't. They shouldn't, because it's one of those things to where if it's done right in the film with the story, it's going to give you that feeling of like, what the fuck, versus like when it's just kind of thrown in there.
Yeah.
Like it bothers you more, but it's just like,
I mean, it's there for a reason. It's not just like a nut shot, just a shock.
Exactly. It's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not for shocking. It's there to tell the story, to bring the story to that level of like, yo, listen, when we tell stories, we're going to tell you a fucking story, and not everything's going to be happy.
Yeah, it's like anybody can just throw a bunch of gross stuff out there. Anybody can just go up on stage and okay, what's all the things that offend people, and I'll just go down the line and say every single one of them. Anybody can do that, but if it's there for a purpose, it means more.
Oh hell yeah! And telling the story and all. Oh my goodness, it's what makes it work.
Well, a good example, in my opinion, of in 90s is really important for this, like good gore. Like, to me, gore is important within the confines of a film if it actually... Okay, Reservoir Dogs. You truly feel for Tim Roth's character as he slowly dies. You also feel as much as you can feel for the guy getting his ear cut off by Mr. Madsen. That was an element of cruelty that people could relate to much more than in the past. So this was also happening, the 1990s, and into the 2000s for a bit. But that was, we were still trying to push the envelope. We were coming from the 80s. And we left the 80s. It was less conservative. You didn't have to... And, movies were trying something different. And you did have a lot more violence. And you did have a lot more, like, over-the-top films that, and a whole indie revolution. And I think that's an era of very special cinema. And, I don't... Yeah, I just... I don't know if I necessarily see... that many people trying to push the envelope now. That's kind of a shame because, it's there's always room for
it. Yeah. Everybody's scared to take the jump.
Now pushing will get you canceled.
Oh, also another movie this movie reminded me of was David Cronenberg's Shivers.
I've never seen it.
And if you've seen Shivers, it's these little warm creatures, and there's even a scene, but it definitely, Baby Blood owes a big debt to the body horror of David Cronenberg, especially the film Shivers.
Interesting.
I'll check that one out.
Now that's I think it's any Cronenberg I would say not check out.
I got a bunch of crazy movies on my to watch list.
Fast Company. That's the one David Cronenberg I cannot suggest. It's his race car movie. It was his second film. So I lied.
I think my rating's going up. My rating's probably going to change. It's one of those movies that when you're talking about with your friends you're like, oh, I didn't see it that way before. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of layers of cool stuff going on here.
I enjoyed it much more the second time around watching it with Dave than just watching it by myself this morning.
It's kind of sad that Alain Robeck, who's the director and writer, really didn't go on to do much more. He did one other film called Parano, which is a surrealist horror film that I can't find. But mostly he just made shorts, many of them in the horror vein. But no, this was a movie that did not get a lot of distribution. And what little it did was, I believe it might have been Miramax, but it came out on VHS and then it came out on DVD. And that was the first time I saw that on the market, which I think was a Anchor Bay VHS. So this is a movie that didn't get seen a lot, but there had always been a little bit of folklore about, this really crazy, dark, insane film. So collectors have been looking for it for a while. But besides that, it really didn't, it wasn't sold overseas much at all. So, it's one of those films that actually had more impact after it was made than when it was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it on
Elaine kind of just fluttered off into obscurity.
I think I found it on AMC Plus.
But he left us this really messed up, fun thing called Baby Bliss.
That scene where she's a taxi driver and she's driving dude, then runs over the other guy. That shit had me fucking dying. She backs up after she almost hits him, and then backs up and turns her headlights on. Then he finds his glasses because his glasses fall off. He's like, "Thank you," and then she just fucking rams him into the wall. It's like, yeah, no problem.
I'm like, wow, yeah. I'm just like, yo, this lady is violent as shit. I would hate to be on her back. I would hate to just cross paths with her. I'd be terrified. Like, yo,
you got to watch this shit with some kind of subtitles or something because this shit's fucking funny.
Or learn the language, whatever's easier.
Fuck all that.
Probably
I failed French class. That's why I started taking Spanish.
Comme si, comme ça.
Need some headphones that just play it in English for me. I hear it in English, but it's in French.
Just do the AMC Plus app. It's on there. They got all kinds of.
Oh, it was on AMC Plus?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I have that. And I didn't even fucking. I couldn't find it for whatever reason.
I could have sworn I saw it on the Internet Archives website too. But then finally I stopped searching because I was like, I'm going to keep searching baby blood in my search engine.
Oh, man.
My algorithm, my fucking feeds are going to be all fucked up.
It's going to be weird. Listen, we're podcasters. We're movie people. Listen, when we type in this type of stuff, it's for a film. Just send us to that. Nothing else.
I was looking for photos for the screen back here. And then whenever I went to images, all kinds of fucking crazy shit came up. Babies being decapitated and weird, crazy, dark shit. I was like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm about to have the fucking cops at my house.
Nope. Gotta be real specific. 1990s movie, French film, baby blood. This is what I want.
Crazy. I can't unsee some of those images.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Let's see what we got next for Thursday.
I think it's cruising.
Oh, go. I'm not going to be able to read what the hell that says, but this is for Thursday.
Hagazusa?
Yeah.
What is it?
Did I say that right?
Oh, it's going to pop up.
Oh, this is such a fun film. And if you like folk horror,
I do.
You will adore this film.
I do, especially when it's like a really good story.
Mm-hmm. This is a very underrated film that is really a gem. And I think, Sturdy, I really think you're going to like this.
Hell yeah. Happy to hear that. You know what movie I was thinking of a little bit ago?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it in quite a few years. And I remember mentioning this in conversation maybe about a month or two ago, but Session 9.
Oh, such a good film.
And yeah, it's one of those like I feel like I need to see it again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I don't remember it. I think I saw it when
one of the best things David Caruso ever did.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a really good film.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're thinking of District 9.
Not District.
That was a really good film.
Well, District 9 is a good film too. Is a good film too, but Session 9 is.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, they're like removing
I highly recommend it.
from an insane asylum. It's something like that. It's been a while, but
yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
I think Mick feels otherwise.
It'll be okay.
I'll watch Nightmare with you.
Fuck yeah. I can always watch Nightmare.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I could watch it again, but I'm not watching it now. I'm not watching that now. But Session 9, great flick. If you haven't seen it, I say go check that out. If you haven't seen Baby Blood, go check it out. Make sure you have the subtitles or French.
It's worth the watch. It's funny. There you go. It's on AMC Plus too.
Make sure you guys go check out these gentlemen tonight at 10 o'clock. What are you guys doing tonight, actually?
Black Sabbath.
Oh.
1963, Boris Karloff.
Mario Bava.
Oh, yes. Papa Bava.
Yep.
That's tough to say. Papa
Mario.
Bava. Papa Shango.
Papa Bava.
Papa Bava?
Yeah.
Papa Bava.
Papa Bava, the one that made good movies, not Little Bava, who makes good TV movies.
I don't know. I mean, if he made all good movies, then they would have actually made the sequel for this one. But
well, it's an anthology.
Right. But they were supposed to make a sequel, but then he did, I forget what movie, and it flopped. So then they decided not to do it.
They're just like, you know what? Never mind.
Because Christopher Lee was supposed to be in the sequel.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Damn.
You know what? Never mind.
I forget what Bava did after that. I think he did something really like off the charts. Like I think like Hercules in the Haunted World or one of his like Viking adventures. But he was an odd duck, to say the least, but very cool.
Oh man, I think we can wrap this one up, gentlemen. Again, people.
Sorry. He did Dr. Goldfoot and the Girl Bombs.
Yes, it was. He got
sucked
over to the U.S.
Mm-hmm. That's one title. Dr. Goldfoot and the what?
It
Girl Bombs.
is. It's like Casino Royale. It's one of those 1970s. Let's puke everything up, and let's make all the stupid comedy we can. It's actually kind of fun because it's always cool to see Vincent Price play an ass of himself. So I won't say that is. It's probably the lower era of Bava. Yeah. So he went back up.
Well, that one canceled the sequel.
Yep. That was a bomb.
I never saw it. I haven't seen a lot of his stuff. I think Black Sabbath and Black Sunday is about it.
Blood and Black Lace is a must-see for anybody who likes slasher films. It is the quintessential giallo. Oh, it's so bad.
There you go.
But it does have that 70s charm.
Thermonuclear navels.
This is wild. Dr. Goldfoot and the Bomb Girls.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to see this movie. I don't know why.
Right? I want to see it.
I feel like I
think at all times of the making of that film and also the continual watching of that film, intoxicants had to be involved. There's just something about that 70s farce style that is, wow, you think that's funny? Oh, that's why. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there was definitely some intoxication tomorrow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's make an hour-and-a-half movie of all in jokes.
Because that title is that title is wild.
That's true.
How the fuck? Oh, man. It's probably gonna be. I know it's gonna be bad, but I want to see it.
Right? It's right up my alley. I like bad shit.
Just because of the title
it's
alone.
Fun. But it is.
It's out there. It's out there.
I think he ended up landing that because of the fact that AIP made so much money on Black Sabbath. And I don't know if it was, I don't think it was AIP, but I think it was actually like a joint thing for the Girl Bombs movie. But no, it flopped. It flopped epically. And that unfortunately was kind of one of the last times that Bava could throw his hat into the ring for like a US crossover.
Damn.
But he made a lot of exceptional films leading up to Little Bava, Lamberto.
Little Bava.
Little Bava.
Papa and Baby
Demons.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. We'll be talking 1963's Black Sabbath. We'll have your clerks, and we'll also have horror author Robert Essig will be joining us.
Yes.
Very cool.
Awesome. So make sure you guys go check them out at 10 o'clock. And of course, always check out Ambassador Media with Trevor and all the amazing stuff that he has out there. And keep yelling at him to get his new stuff going, because it's going to be awesome once it's going. And of course, come back here every Tuesday and Thursday during Sturdoween for Horror Sir Sturdy, where we're doing these 2 movies a week, sticking with the foreign films, but let me doing something a little bit different in November, having some fun still, and just stick around. And this Saturday, Popcorn and Pints, we're doing our little Halloween stuff, so come dive in and join us there this Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. This Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, we'll be back on Horror with Sir Sturdy. And with that being said, I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace.